I've been doing Brand Impact 365 videos for a while now, and I've started realizing something. At some point, building your brand is not enough anymore. At some point, you have to learn how to actually grow your audience. Up until now, I've been talking a lot about branding, clarity, message, content, direction. Now, all of these things all matter, yes, because if your brand isn't clear, people won't understand what it is that you do. But here's the truth. Even if your brand is as clear as day, if no one is showing up or seeing your content, nothing is going to grow. And this is something that I've been thinking about as I've been going through this journey myself. There's a point where your brand starts to make sense. Your message is clearer. Your content is better. You understand what you're doing with your brand. But then you hit a different challenge. You start asking, how do I actually get people to show up? Or how do I actually get more viewers to watch my content? Or how do I keep them coming back to see my content, right? And that's a completely different level of growth. And this is where I believe that Brand Impact 365 naturally evolves. Because if you really think about it, building a strong brand follows a pattern. First, you're going to learn how to explain what to do. Then you're going to start sharing content. Then you begin attracting viewers. And then you learn how to turn those viewers into buyers. And then the most important part, you learn how to keep them coming back. The last part right there, that's where real growth actually happens. Not just getting attention, but keeping attention. Not just getting viewers one time, but building a group of people who come back again and again. And that's how you're going to grow. That's how you build a real audience. That's how you build a real business. And this is why everything I've talked about before still matters, because getting more viewers is not just about going live. It's about your whole brand. When someone finds you, they look at your profile. They look at your page. They look at your content. They decide right then, very quickly, is this someone I want to watch? Is this someone that I want to come back to? So your branding, your message, your content, that's what helps attract people. But now we're adding the next layer. Now it's about how do you bring people into your live shows or to your content? How do you keep them engaged while you're live? And how do you turn that attention into consistent growth? So moving forward, when I talk about getting more viewers, I'm not just talking about numbers. I'm talking about building something that people want to return to. I'm talking about turning your content into something that people actually show up for. I'm talking about building a real audience around your live shows, your live content, and your live events. Because if you've ever gone live and nobody showed up, or only a few people came and then they left, you know how frustrating that can feel. And that's not just a you problem. That's a strategy problem. But the good news is this. That is something that you can fix. So from here on out, we're still building your brand. But now we're also focusing on getting more viewers, keeping them engaged, and helping you grow consistently. Because a strong brand isn't just something that people understand. It's something that people show up for. If you want help growing your live audience, getting more viewers, and building shows that people actually come back for, join my free Facebook group. It's called Go Live and Grow. The link is in the description below. Thank you again, friends, so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then like and subscribe to support Brand Impact 365 with LaMorvielle. And if you are struggling with your brand impact, then watch the next video.